When's the last time you actually spent some time designing your life?
Let's go now. Oh, nah, nah. Oh, let's go now. Oh, can't stop us.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today you're in for a treat. We are going to talk a lot about back engineering your life. Back engineering your life. We're also going to have a ton of fun today, so stay tuned, enjoy, and stick with it. Yeah, I'll just introduce you, man. I mean, you've been working really hard, you've been consistent. We've been talking almost every day, and I just want to recognize you for that. I know you're working really hard, so you deserve some speaking time tonight. Wow, we're getting serious in here.
What's up, dude?
This looks like a group that's ready to get serious. Yes! Yeah, Guy's gonna be on Zoom, but I'm gonna go live in the back room. You're gonna wanna be in there tonight. I would like to speak for myself and Guy. We have a great leadership training tonight. Guy is gonna show you how to go from zero to champion in 6 months, in a 6-month period from start to total champion. And I'm gonna close on how to back engineer your life. How to back engineer your life. If you're in the office, I'm gonna be doing it live in the back room.
Think about how many businesses invest hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every single month just to have inventory, where we can literally go and build our inventory every single day by simply having a conversation and writing someone's name down on a list where we can change their lives. And the reality is everybody needs what we do. Every single person needs what we do. Are you being compassionate? Are you being the transformation for someone's life that is about to shift positively because you're willing to get out of your comfort zone and not listen to your ego to give someone this opportunity? Who are you being? And every single time I have a conversation when it comes to prospecting, I'm being the transformation for that person. And I'm gonna encourage and invite you to do this because I started doing it. I got this from Steve. Pick an accountability partner and report to them every single day how many contacts you made, how many that were booked units, how many new prospects. I personally hate reporting zeros. I don't know about you. I'm gonna challenge you to pick someone that challenges you.
So how did I go from rock bottom, fighting for my life in the Foothills Hospital in 2009 to earning over 7 figures a year within a 10-year period, Trey? I back engineered it. Exactly like this. Exactly like this. And although I thought I could get it done sooner, I back engineered it to a 10-year plan from scratch. And I just focused on one thing at a time. One thing at a time. When you break it down, it's so easy to do, it's so easy not to do. The reason that people don't go after it and they don't appear to be actually fighting for something is because they have no idea where they're going. They have no idea what's on the line. They have no idea what they're giving up on because they've never put it down on paper. Here's the mistake people make. They make $6 grand by accident or just by doing the business. They look at it as $2 grand a month over 3 months. I look at it as the first domino of my $500,000 plan. Back engineering your life is a mindset. And once it's a mindset, it's developed into a vision. And once it becomes a vision, then you get up every day and you go to work to make that thing happen. Every day you go to work. Are you gonna have down days? Heck yeah. Do I have super unproductive days? Oh yeah, I do, lots. But a lot less than I did when I was operating without a plan. I look at people like, man, I feel really sad for their 20-year plan. Because they're fixing to be at the same spot 20 years from now. And they've been doing the same thing every day for 5 years. And they think that it's gonna happen. They're nowhere closer today as they were 5 years ago. You're not closer to your goal because it's 5 years later. That's not how it works. If you take 5 years to get going, you just took 5 years to get going. That's it. You got some experience, but you see people that go and make $1 million their first 2 years. Why is that? They've set a different timeline. They back engineered a game plan. It's on purpose with purpose. And I work 6 days a week because I've designed my life. I've designed my life. That's why I work 6 days a week. I'm here tonight because we've designed our life. Our life now is being built. You're building your life. You're building your story. The building blocks are being set. The foundation is poured and it's starting to harden. And you get to decide what that thing starts to look like. And if you're not aware, or you don't take time, or you don't spend energy writing it down, thinking about it, you know what it's probably gonna look like? Your house is probably gonna look like what everybody else thinks it should look like. Just like every other house. Same color, same style, same block, same energy, same everything. When's the last time you actually spent some time designing your life? Going at this with purpose, on purpose. Because if you operate with purpose, if you have intention, if you are back engineering a plan according to plan, and there's timelines and there's dates, you don't go home at 3 o'clock with no appointments booked. You don't go home when somebody reschedules on a 1 o'clock on Saturday. You refill that time. You use that time. You don't take shortcuts when it's on purpose. Because you know what you're working towards. You're fired up. You're engaged. You guys get some value out of tonight? Yeah? I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you very much, and have a great night. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Woo! Been off that elimination diet forever, and he's like, well, he thought he'd be able to eat today, but, right? Long term? It's an unbelievable feeling to have a leader like Jackie running a night like tonight. Jackie, you're amazing.
What kind of environment do you allow yourself to come home to within yourself? Are you hard on yourself? Do you beat yourself up? Do you talk down to yourself? Or do you just give yourself a big hug and say, you know what? We didn't get them this time, but we stepped out and we stepped up, and now we're a little bit better.
Woo! Great job, Ships! And you could have invited me to that presentation, and I would have joined you. I would have followed you. I would have built a hierarchy under you, and man, we would have been sailing off to the sunset.
Fun.
Yeah, that would have been fun, right? So it's not that you're not good at recruiting. We got to change that mindset. You're a magnet for people, and your attitude, your credibility, man. I'm excited to see where you go. Success leaves clues, you guys. You're gonna have to work hard before you see results. The money doesn't just fall from the ceiling here. You got to go to work, and I recognize work before the money comes. In order for you to keep the fire lit, I want you to write down these 2 things, everybody. There's 2 things you're going to need to keep the fire lit, other than your goals. 2 tangible things. Number 1 is attendance. You should try and attend everything you can. And the second is being in the field, being on appointments, showing up to everything, being on appointments. Here's the deal. When you keep the fire hot, when you're outside, you got a big fire, it's a big bonfire. The bigger the fire, the further the predators stay away. The predators stay away. We all have predators in our life. Sometimes our predators are disguised as family members. Sometimes they're living in the same home as us. And you know what? Deep down, they might think they want the best thing for us, but they drag us down. They bring us down with them. Our friends, our family, people that we love and care about, sometimes they drag us down. So what we need to do is we got to keep the fire hot. So that when your appointment cancels, or your teammate quits, or the ball doesn't bounce your way, big deal. The hotter the fire, the further the predators are going to set away. Being in licensing is not enough. Passing your modules is not enough. Showing up is not enough. You got to show up and you got to be in the field. Those 2 things, you keep those 2 things going, you will not fail here. You will not fail. It is just a matter of time before you make money here if you show up and you get in the field. I've been talking about this for 10 years. And I guarantee you, there's still people on this call that have not written their goals out. And you wonder why you're not successful. You wonder why things aren't working fast enough. You wonder why you're not moving. Show me your goals. Show me your plan. Here's what I know for sure. Our life's not perfect. I know that for sure. Our life is not without challenges. The Holbrooks have lots of challenges, many challenges. Our capacity to handle those challenges, though, has increased significantly. Man, I talked about in our training class today. Many of you know our son has Crohn's disease. He's been quite sick lately. He spent the whole day in the hospital today, going through lots of tests. They had to put him out again today. Probably been knocked out 20 times. He's 8 years old. But man, we've been putting in a lot of work in our business. We've been making a lot of deposits. We've been working super hard. I've been putting in a lot of 10-hour days. I've made a lot of calls. I've sat with a lot of clients. I've had a lot of people quit. I've had a lot of people win. I've had a lot of people make money. I've had a lot of little wins along the way. I've been making a lot of deposits into my business. And every once in a while, I get to make a withdrawal. And that withdrawal is usually time or money. And today we got to make a time withdrawal. Because of our blessed life and because of our business, my wife, she gets to stay at home and raise our 3 kids and homeschool our kids on purpose, with purpose. It has everything to do with what you want your life to be. What kind of a father do you want to become? What kind of a mother do you want to become? What kind of a spouse do you want to become? What kind of a person do you want to become? Because the person that you are today is not the person that's going to accomplish all your goals and dreams. You might say it sounds like it's all about the money. I say, man, it has very little to do with the money. It has everything to do with what time and money can provide. There's going to come a point in your life where people need something from you. Are you going to be the go-to person, or are you going to have to look to your brother or your sister or your dad or your cousin or your uncle to be the go-to person? Are you going to be the one with your hand out, or are you going to be one doing the handouts? Man, you got the power. You can do it here. You can design your life. It doesn't matter if you're broken. It doesn't matter where you came from. None of that matters anymore. What matters is where you're going. It's where you're going. So plant your flag and do some things that these great people are talking about, and go and start winning. And we've got 2 weeks left in this month. Go make yourself proud. 7 days. Let's go all in on these next 7 days like Close talked about. Let's see what we're made of. So I appreciate you guys being here tonight. Congratulations to everybody that got recognized. Let's have a freaking amazing week. Let's get everybody on Super Saturday. Sound good? Okay, guys. Let's have an awesome night. Thank you. All right, everybody. That's a wrap. We talked tonight a lot about designing your life on purpose, back engineering a plan, and doing everything by design. Please make sure you comment, share, like, and give it some love.
Tell me where